Hey guys, I'm Kaylee Moniz, and you are watching Outside Television.
We are back at the OT Summer House here in Malibu. I'm Julia Dimon, here with Chris Davenport, and we're joined by surfer, photographer, designer, and Roxy girl, Kassia Meador. Kassia, welcome.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Thanks for being here.
So let's take it back to the beginning. Ironically, not too far from our location here in Malibu. This is where you grew up and actually learned how to surf.
Yeah, totally. I grew up in the Valley, and Malibu was pretty much the closest to our backyard surf spot as possible. So growing up surfing First Point Malibu has pretty much shaped my whole life. You know, that place is like a time warp and such an iconic spot for surfing and surf culture. So it was a super blessing to be able to grow up, you know.
What would you do? Like I mean, it's kind of far from where you were living in terms of driving there. So would you go every evening with your dad, or in the early mornings, or how often did you get over there?
You know, when I started surfing, I was a kid, I would go on the weekends a lot with my dad. And when I had friends that had cars, or I had my own car, it was like every day after school, whoever like I went to school with and was keen, we'd like throw the stuff in the car, like just go. And in the summertime, you know, I would just sleep there, or in my truck. All my friends, we would do the same thing. We'd all just sleep on the beach or in our cars and like stay there as long as possible.
You know, since then, obviously, you're a very accomplished young woman and done a lot of surfing, and you've traveled so extensively all around the world. What are some of your favorite spots to surf?
I mean, that's what's so great about traveling. It's like every spot has its kind of day and has what's beautiful about it, you know? I think definitely some of my favorite spots, though, are Mexico's just easy. There's good waves, cheap food. It's awesome. You know, Bali, Indonesia. I just got back from Australia. That's like always been one of my favorite places.
So beyond surfing, you're also an accomplished photographer and artist. Tell us how those two worlds kind of combine.
I guess, you know, to me, like surfing is a creative expression, you know, and I get a lot of inspiration from surfing, but it's like, you know, to channel that into other avenues, into other kind of creative endeavors. And you know, photography is something that I started doing when I was younger and traveling, just because my mom's like, you go to so many crazy places, like we want to see, you know, what's up. So I really started kind of like documenting my travels, and then found that I really had like an affinity towards photography.
Yeah.
And some days I don't feel like taking photos and I'm just surfing, and other days I don't feel like surfing and I'll just kind of like go get lost with my camera. And it's kind of a nice balance, you know, there's always something to pull inspiration from.
Yeah. So what's next for you in this crazy world of art, travel,
Fashion.
surf?
You do it all.
Where's it all going?
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to going back to Japan. I love the culture. They have so much excitement and so much respect for everything. So I'm definitely looking forward to go over there and show some photos with my friend Rip, and then France in the summer.
Yep, awesome.
Very
Can
cool.
we follow you in your adventures? Where do you
On
post
Instagram.
stuff?
Yeah, Instagram's the best.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm not one for wordy stuff. Like Facebook was never my jam, but like Instagram's like kind of where I light stuff up, and I just document where I'm at through that. So it's just my name, Kassia Meador.
At Kassia Meador?
Just at Kassia Meador.
Perfect. Well,
Yeah.
thanks so much for being
Thanks
here.
for being here.
Cheers, you guys. Thanks for having me.
Really great.